Hello, this is Carlos from Costa Rica. Today I'm going to be sharing how to protect your spreadsheets. For that, I'm going to be sharing my spreadsheet for my Transformers collection as I've been doing for the past few weeks. So there are multiple uses for spreadsheet protection. I'm going to be showing some of them. Of course, this presentation doesn't include all the functions or all the ways you can do it. This is just the basics of how to do it. So to protect your sheet, you first go to the top ribbon and you select Review, and then you click on Protect Sheet. The first thing is going to prompt you to do is enter a password. This is a great way of protecting your sheet and making sure that no one can make changes to it. An important thing to remember is that if you enter a password here and you forget what the password was, you cannot recover the password. There is no way that I know of that in which you can recover your password. And from people way smarter than me that know a lot more about Excel, have explained multiple times that there is no way of recovering the password. So if you enter a password here, make sure that you remember it or that you write it down in a secure place because you won't be able to recover it, and not at least not in an easy way. So, and it's not a required field, so it means that you can protect your sheet even if you don't enter a password. So for this exercise, I won't be entering any password just to make sure that I don't forget about it. And yeah, so these two cells are, or these two fields are pre-selected by default. The rest you can select them. We're going to be using only these two for this presentation. So I'm going to protect my sheet for to show you what happens when I do that. So I'm going to click on OK and let's see what happens. I can see here this cell is selected. The formula is there. Let's see if I can change the formula. No, I cannot do that. I get this dialog box telling me that this spreadsheet is protected and I cannot make changes, but I can see the formula. So that's a good thing. Um, if I click here, let's see, I'm going to try again here. I'm going to do a double click to see if it works. Nope, it doesn't work either. So that's one of the uses you have for your spreadsheet. People can see everything that's there. People can select the cells. I think they can even copy. Yeah, you can copy the information here. So you're protecting your sheet, but you're not protecting your sheet from being from the data being copied. Um, okay, so let's show you some other usages. So let's say I want to protect all of my sheet except for some fields that I want my users to be able to utilize. So for instance, this one, in which I select the size class. Oh, I cannot do that. So let's unprotect our sheet to show you what's happening. So that's another thing. I cannot use my drop-down menus if the spreadsheet is protected. So I want my users to be able to select any size class, and that will make changes in this cell and in the graph. So I want them to be capable of doing that. I want them to be capable of making changes to the quantities I have, and that's all I want them uh, to be able to change. I don't want anyone to copy my formulas. Of course, this is a very simple formula. These formulas as well. This is just a reference, but I don't want anyone to see the formulas that I'm using. So what do I do in that to do that? So I select the cells I want people to be able of making changes to, and when I do that, I just do right click on top of them, and I click on Format Cells. By default, it's going to show in this tab where you can change the format. But there are other uses for formatting. The last one is protection. So by default, all of the cells are locked. They have this check mark here. So for those cells I selected that I want to be my users to be able to make changes to, I just uncheck that, and the rest of the cells are going to keep the checked in locked. So I'm going to click on OK, and uh, obviously nothing happened because I haven't protected my sheet. So I'm going to protect it. I'm going to click here. I'm going to leave these two um, options selected, and I'm going to click on OK. So what happened? So I can make changes here. And it's gonna be affecting the references it has. It's still showing my formulas. Huh. So what should I do? Let's see, this is working. Great. If I try to make changes somewhere else, no, I'm gonna be getting the same error message. So what should I do if I want to protect my formulas from being copied? So I'm gonna go and unprotect the sheet. I'm gonna protect it again, and I'm gonna uncheck here. Right. So I'm gonna click on OK, and let's see what's happening. I'm gonna select here because I want to copy the formula in here. Nope, I can't do that because I protected all of the cells and in a way that I cannot even select the cells that I don't want people to uh, to change. So people can only select the cells that I unlocked. So let's see. I'm gonna click here and I'm gonna click on the right arrow to change the position because I want to see if I can move my selection with the arrow as usually you can do. So I click that, oh, and see what happened. It moved to the next cell to the right that it's unlocked or unprotected. So, and if I click to the left, the left arrow, it's gonna move there. If I click down, if I click the down arrow, it's gonna go there. So that's a great way of protecting your sheet, also of protecting the formulas that you created, maybe long formulas that spend a lot of time working on. And it's not a matter of being selfish. It's a matter of protecting the information you work so hard on. So, oh, and the good thing is that I still, if I make changes here, the cells that are using that specific cell as reference are going to be updated as well, even though I cannot select them or change them. Right. So this is a great way of protecting your information. It's a great way to avoid people from copying it. If one of my users wants to copy this table, they cannot do that. If they want to copy um, one of my charts, they won't be able to do it or copy the information in it. Only the information that it's unprotected. All right. So this is the way you use sheet protection in Excel. And I hope that you learned something new today and that it's useful um, for your learning. So thank you so much for your time and have a great day.